Hello, boys and girls. This is February, and February is an important month. In February, we celebrate Black History Month, where we recognize and pay tribute to the generations of African Americans and their achievements in U.S. history. For Black History Month, I'm going to be reading you a book by an African American author. Her name is Nikki Grimes, and the book is called Danitra Brown, Class Clown. It has illustrations by E.B. Lewis, and it's being read to you with the permission of Harper Collins children's book. Danitra Brown, Class Clown. School is in. School is in, and I remember how much I detest September. New classroom I have to scout, new teacher to figure out. New and harder math to learn, numbers that make my stomach churn. New bullies to face or fear. Perhaps I should slip out of here. But then Danitra hops in grinning, and all my gloomy thoughts go spinning. Here's Danitra. Look at how happy she is to see her friend. Z is for Zuri. The first day of school is always the same. The new teacher pauses when she calls my name. She asks what it means. It's the moment I dread. I squirm like a turtle and tuck in my head. I whisper the answer and cringe when I hear giggles rising and popping like balloons in my ear. Then Danitra Brown pokes me 3 times in my side. I lift up my head and repeat with more pride. My name means beautiful, wonderful, good. Anyone with half a brain would steal it if she could. And here's Zuri, looking very proud. Miss Volchek. Everyone loved Miss Wexler, the teacher we had last year. She called us Miss and Mister. Too bad she's no longer here. Miss Volchek's our new teacher. She calls us by our first names. She treats us like small children, and nothing is quite the same. Miss Wexler spoke in whispers. Miss Volchek raises her voice. She picks what books we read now. Miss Wexler gave us a choice. Miss Volchek gives us quizzes with no warning in advance. And still, Danitra tells us that we should give her a chance. There's Danitra telling Zuri to give Miss Volchek a chance. A world away. Miss Volchek warned us not to speak. Stop chattering, you two. But keeping quiet all day was impossible to do. Obeying will be easier, beginning with today. Miss Volchek made Danitra sit 3 stinking rows away. Look at how far apart they are, because they were talking in class. Lunchtime. Danitra won't swap, but is willing to share. Her lunchbox treats, she doesn't care that some kids laugh at her cornbread square spread with tuna, or that people stare at her peanut butter sandwich stuffed with pear. Her dessert of black olives is what raises my hair. But that's my Danitra, feasting on fare. Nobody else would even dare. Look at how brave Danitra is. And look at this little boy's face. Class Clown. Last week I scribbled one dumb note. I think Wardell is cute, I wrote. I passed it to Danitra Brown, but Luther snatched it, turned around, and in a sing-song voice he read my note. I wish that I were dead. Danitra sprung up from her seat. She twirled and leaped and stomped her feet. The class laughed at Danitra's dance, and while they laughed I had a chance to grab my note, which was her plan, though I was slow to understand. Danitra acted like a clown. For me, that's my Danitra Brown. That's how much of a friend Danitra is. A friend in need. My mom was very sick last month. I think the whole school knows. The doctor thought that she might die, and I believed it too. For days I acted unafraid. I wouldn't even frown. But then one day, out of the blue, I suddenly broke down. I cried inside the library. I hid behind a book. I felt as if my heart would split. From head to toe I shook. Danitra wasn't there that day. I felt so all alone, until Miss Volchek pulled me close, as if I were her own. There's Zuri. She's very sad about her mom being sick. Homework. Serious homework requires a snack. I serve buttered popcorn before we crack. Our math books open, then let out a moan. Danitra says it's too early to groan. But math problems make my brain cells go numb. In no time I'm screaming, "That's it! I'm too dumb." "No, you're not," says Danitra. "So don't fill your head with ideas like that. Get a tutor instead." I felt mortified. She reads my mind and whispers, "We all need help sometime." I sniffle and say, "Tomorrow I'll see if Miss Volchek has extra time for me." Meantime, I study my math book again and I finish my homework as best as I can. Look at Zuri. She's frustrated because she's having trouble with the homework. Hocus Pocus. Danitra comes and calls me from the window. I say goodbye to an afternoon of play and let her work her weird magic. Abracadabra. She says the right words, waves her pencil, and math solutions burst like fireworks, lighting up my mind. Hocus Pocus. I'm telling you, it's true. When Danitra is here, my math problems disappear right before my eyes. Now Danitra is helping her with her math problems. Climb every mountain. I have a solo today. The glee club is behind me, lips puckered, round as quarters, oohing on cue. I stand front and center in an all-school assembly, and my mouth opens, and I'm not sure what will come out. A whimper? A shout? The right chord would be nice. I close my eyes, soak in the melody, and drown any doubt. I sing climb every mountain, and I do. Look at Zuri singing climb every mountain. Stomach ache. I have a fever. I feel a chill. My stomach aches. I need a pill. Danitra says it's in my mind. You'll wake tomorrow and you'll be fine. I hope she's wrong. I need my rest. I'm way too sick to take a test. Do you ever get nervous and have a stomach ache before you have to take a test? That's how Zuri's feeling. Math score. The math exam's been graded, and though I did my best, my hands are cold and sweaty. What if I failed the test? What if all that tutoring didn't do the trick? What if all my studying didn't help a lick? What if I get left behind? What will I do then? What if I retake this class and fail all over again? The teacher calls out, "Jackson." I rise on wobbly knees and sleepwalk to Miss Volchek's desk as slowly as you please. I take the paper from her hand, I gulp, then check my score. I hardly can believe my eyes. I got an 84? Look at Zuri. She's very nervous. Danitra Brown. One-of-a-kind hairdo, one-of-a-kind smile. Singular appetite, singular style. Original thinker, ignoring every trend. Matchless tutor, matchless friend. Look at how happy Danitra is that Zuri passed her test. Half and half. The school year is half over, and half of me is glad. That half can hardly wait till June, the other half is sad. My classes will be changing, I'll move one grade ahead. I'll sort of miss Miss Volchek. You tell her and you're dead. I can't imagine next year will be half as good as now, but Danitra and I will find a way to make it great somehow. Isn't she lucky to have a friend like Danitra Brown, class clown? There's a picture of Zuri and Danitra. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I'll have some more next time. Goodbye.